rice is amazing for weight loss, and it's also amazingly easy to cook. So on this channel, as I always say, I help people to lose weight and regain their health, and this is through the foods that I recommend and the lifestyle that I recommend. So that's everything that is therefore involved in that. So, saving money, living a simple life, eating healthy foods, not worrying about your weight, losing weight, improving your mental health, improving your physical health, and maybe also improving your life quality. So a lifestyle based on health to live a better life. And in this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to cook rice if you're going to use rice as a staple food. So that is a staple being a food that you eat every day to give you the energy to power you through your day. And white rice, I recommend white rice because it's amazing for weight loss, amazing weight loss food. And yeah, I eat it 3 times a day quite often in a big bowl, and I'll add maybe some vegetables like corn or maybe some other favorites of mine like pepper, and cut up pepper, red peppers is nice. And yeah, it's unbelievably easy, okay, to cook white rice yourself at home. You don't need to buy pre-made, pre-cooked rice that is going to be... Rice generally is cheap, but there are expensive versions of it. So if you're buying pre-made, pre-cooked rice, and you're buying maybe just a 500-gram packet or sachet of it, that's generally going to be more expensive than what I recommend, which is a large bag of white rice, not cooked, so dry white rice. And for example, this 5-kilo bag here was less than £6. So you essentially, if you're going to buy larger sizes of rice bags, you're going to again save money if you want to save money. And it's also convenient, I think, because you can have a large store of it and you don't need to worry about constantly going to the shops. But in this video I'm going to show you how I cook rice. So essentially 2 main options. You can have something like this, so just a big pan. I mean, this would cook up a good few kilos of rice, and you could use this on the hob, whether if it's gas or electric induction. I would recommend, obviously, if you've only got a gas stove, I would recommend, because gas, even if you have a fan that sucks out the cooking air, that's coming out from cooking your rice, really burning natural gas, it's not good for your health. So that's why. And if you've got an electric induction cooker, that's good, that's better, but because you're not burning all of this, even if you have a fan that's sucking out fumes, you're still releasing not pretty nasty stuff. So natural gas isn't actually regulated, so that's for another video. So I would recommend getting one of these. So let's put that on the ground. So I'd recommend getting one of these. So this is a Russell Hobbs make. So this is a rice cooker, and yeah, the other brands are available. I'm using this one at the moment. This was cheap, and so far so good. It's been working fairly well. Cook the rice perfectly every time. So I'll go into the kitchen and I'll show you just how amazingly simple it is to use a rice cooker like this. So you got your bowl, and then essentially it's like an induction element, so it's electric. So that heats up the bowl, and then you put how much you want in, and it's got the markings on the side, or you'd see there the indentation, so that's how many scoops. And then you add, so if you add, I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but essentially if you add 6 cups of rice, little cup that comes with it. You just follow the markings on there to fill up with the amount of water that you need, and yeah, you just click the button and it goes from red, showing that it's cooking, and then after however long it takes, it clicks down and it's cooked. And yeah, I found that it cooks white rice perfectly every time. And yeah, if you want to use the hob, I mean, you can. Say I would try and avoid using gas, just because it burns, and it burns to produce pretty nasty fumes and chemicals. So you know, if this is a lifestyle basing on health, then yeah, it's food and then other things as well around that. So reducing, you know, the chemicals that you're taking into your body. So hope you enjoy the video, and like and subscribe. And just one last thing before I go, and I just quickly show you how easy it is to make rice with one of these electric rice cooker. You don't need to wash your rice, so that makes it even more easy. You know, it says even on the packaging of something like this, it says, oh, you need to wash your rice through over and over again. Just measure it out, put it in the rice cooker, add the water, cook it, and there you go. It's easy as that. Okay, so that's how amazing rice is to cook. You don't even need to wash it like people say. Oh, this is I think it's short grain. Yeah, I think it's basmati rice. I think it's short grain rice. And yeah, different types of rice will stick together depending on, you know, different types of rice stick more. And I find that this basmati rice, it cooks amazing. Okay, tastes amazing, cooks amazing. And if you're cooking using, I'd say, a pan, and sort of there's more guesswork, and that's when, if you don't cook it right and you maybe add a bit too much water, then the rice will stick together and it still tastes nice, but it won't be quite as pleasant. So I hope you enjoy the video, and check out other videos on the channel where I show what foods I recommend to lose weight. So this is a vegan, high sugar, low protein, low fat lifestyle, and also I recommend exercise and, well, cycling essentially, and that's amazing for weight loss and saving money. And yeah, if you combine all the elements that I show in all my videos, essentially you're going to live a health-based lifestyle, freedom lifestyle from the healthcare system. You're going to save money, and you're going to improve your life quality, essentially, because you're just going to split from what most people do, which is you're in debt and you're not really enjoying life. And yeah, that's what this channel is about: life, bikes, bananas and spice. So it's about life, essentially, is the first word in the name of the channel. So life. Okay, so live a better life, and the simple life is the best life. Okay, and yeah, this is amazing because it gives you amazing energy, white rice. And yeah, you can add things to it, like, you know, add vegetables, add sauces, barbecue sauces, maybe soy sauce, all sorts of things to the rice. No dead bodies. Okay, just dead bodies of vegetables and your sauces. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm just gonna move us into the kitchen. I'll show you quickly. The lighting might not be amazing, but essentially you'll be able to see what's going on. And yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Now there's going to be an amazing transition. Welcome to the kitchen of vegan. This is how simple it is. So I've got my rice cooker here, and it might say bread, but it's actually filled with rice. So what you do is you take, so I'm going to make up 6 cups of rice. So I just take a cup, fill it to the top, 2, 3, and I'm not washing it, 4, 5, so little cups like that, 5, 6, just add some water. I'm going to fill it with water up to the mark where it says 6 cups on the side. So 6 cups. So if it was 5 cups, I'd fill it to there, 4 cups, fill it to there. So super easy instructions to follow. And I'm just going to give it a little stir. Just going to give it a little stir so that all the rice, there's no dry spots. I like to just give it a little bit of a turnover. And I say I'm not washing it because you don't need to. And I just see if that's, yeah, so the mark there, it's not up to the mark yet. Needs just a little bit more water. I'll just put that flat to see if it's on 6. It's not on 6. Yep. So it's on 6 on the side there. So I'm just going to place it in the cooker. Just make sure it's flat. Then plug it in, put the lid on. I'll just get the lid, got to bring it over. Put the lid on. And then on this model, that's like there's 2 settings. That's just to keep the rice warm, it doesn't cook it. That's to cook. When that lights up, I just press the button down. That says it's cooking. If you can see that. And then what I do is, that's now cooking. I leave it until it goes to yellow, which means it's finished cooking. And then just leave it for a few minutes. I like to take it off to stir it so that there's no hot spots at the bottom. And it's simple as that. It cooks it perfect every time. So yeah, this is super cheap. I think it's cheap. You can even get on second hand, maybe in a charity shop or thrift store, whatever you call it. And you don't even need a new one. And it's so easy to cook, and it's cheap. You don't need to use a gas hob producing fumes. And once this is done, I'll just maybe add some soy sauce, some corn. I've got some corn here. Maybe just add some corn, for example, and maybe some barbecue sauce, and you've got a meal. So you never need to think, well, rice is too difficult to cook, or I don't know what to cook, or I just don't know what to do. It's as easy as that, okay? Simple is the best. Simple's always the best, okay? So don't overcomplicate life. Just do it like this. So hope you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe. I've got loads of other videos on the channel so that you can lose weight and regain your health. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.